Hello, my name's Maria and you're watching The Richardson Simple Living. Today I've just thought we'd come back for a chat, a follow-on chat from, what day did I come on last? Was it Friday? Can't remember. The end of last week, it might have been Friday, I think, where I was a bit concerned about what I was going to do in the channel. So I thought I'd come back and let you all know what I will probably do with my channel. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to everybody. I mean, you're all such a great support and it's a brilliant little community, and I'm so grateful for you, and thank you all so very much for all your kind words. They're really appreciated. And reading through all of the comments and answering you all sort of gave me a clearer picture of my channel, because I was wondering sort of where it was going. I was saying to you I wasn't sure where it was going. Like I said, originally I'd started out as a homeschooling channel. Well, that isn't really as such anymore because Sean's older, and although she's sort of in sixth form years, it's not the same as when they're younger and you've got all the different resources and you're talking about them and helping others, and getting help from others for them. So we haven't got all that anymore, and so it's not really about home education anymore. Then I sort of went into cooking for a while when I got my air fryer. I got that as a present, so I had to go there and I filmed it, and that was quite popular. And I thought people like cooking, but you don't want to cook all the time. That's not me. My life is made up of all kinds of different things. So reading all your comments, and you're saying like you all like the different things that I did, and some of you like one thing, some of you liked another, some of you liked quite a few other things. And it made me realise actually that my channel, I'm worrying about what niche to put my channel into, and it's probably already taken its own niche, but I've sort of let it slack a bit. But it's sort of our life, my family life. It's like a life channel. Was it lifestyle, would you call it? I don't know. Like a family kind of channel, that vlogs about your life and what you do and things you do along the way and discover and whatnot. It's a bit of everything. It's a bit of me, because I'm not just about cooking. And when it comes to the air fryer, I'm not mad on the air fryer, I've got to be honest. It is good and it has surprised me, some of the things it does. But like I was saying before, I can't just stick to air frying because I've got more people at home now, and it would cost me too much to use that air fryer. If it's just me and Dean, or me, Dean and Sean, it wouldn't be so bad. But, now there's a few more of us, it's better for me to use the oven. But I do like cooking the old-fashioned way. I've got to be honest, I do wonder if the air fryer is a bit of like a modern-day gimmick. You know how you get all these things. What will it be next, sort of thing. But that's the way it goes, isn't it? Things come and go and new things come. And you've got to try them. And some things are good for certain things and not for others. So, yeah, that's sort of... So I don't want to stick to cooking. I don't want to just do that. I will do cooking because obviously that's part of my life. Got to cook to eat. Shopping's the same. I shop. People enjoy seeing what I buy. I'd like to experiment with a few more different shops. We're getting to the end of the year now where you do start getting different things in and buying different things. So that'd be quite good. And I saw on the news this morning that for the first time, is it 2 years, I think it was, that Lidl's has overtaken Aldi's as the cheapest shop. So maybe I ought to have a little wander in Lidl's and see what I get. But it's always worrying when you go in a new shop because you can never find what you want, because if you've not been in before, you don't know where anything is, you don't actually know what they do. So it's great for hunting out new things that you've never had before, but not so good if you're going in with a shopping list for things that you normally buy, and like in your normal shops you know where they are. So I check down the road. If you wonder where I am today, I'm out and about. You can't see through that window because one of Dean's scrims is there. We still do, say, 1 day a month window cleaning. It's more like half a day a month window cleaning. So that's what we're out doing today. Dean's out cleaning some bungalows. And then I come with him just in case he needs me. Sometimes I help, sometimes I don't. But it's another person there just in case. Although he doesn't climb up the ladder anymore, he uses a pole. And he's back for it now. So, you done that one? Are you taking the pole out now? So, yeah, that's where I am today. We're out doing the It's a little bit of window cleaning that we do once a month or once every 4 weeks. So yeah, I've got the big pole here. It doesn't go up the ladder anymore. So it's not so bad going up it. It's coming down that gives him the problems because his legs lock and he can't move. And the only way down sometimes is falling down. And we don't want that to happen. So I'll wait till he moves the pole now, just in case he knocks the phone over. You're right the other side of the pole. Some more scrims. Yeah, so like, because the scrims get a bit wet, when we're parked up, it'll pop them into the windows and they'll dry out. And it's a bit blowy today, so it dries them out. And they're not very thick anyway, so they soon dry out. And then they'll go in the wash when we get back home then. Can you manage? You have to watch your head or you'll bump your head. I'm not sure how much of that I lost then because my phone just went off on its own and I don't know why. So I was talking about Dean and retirement. I'm not sure whether my recording had gone off before that. I don't know. But I'll just recap that Dean, it's like not been the same since his retirement. It's sort of a bit like he's lost purpose. And it's like these few months, when they say, oh, it takes you a few months to settle down, it doesn't seem to have happened for us. I don't know. We just haven't settled into any kind of routine. So we were talking the other day about, shall we revive work again and get some more work in? Because one, it would help us financially, because that's getting a bit of a struggle, having to call your savings and span them out till he gets retirement pension. Things have changed with our financial situation as well, which has left us sort of struggling a bit more. So I thought, well, between him and his sort of not knowing what to do, shall we go and start a business? So the other day we found ourselves starting to talk business again, and like we did when we first set up our business years ago, when the twins were small, and they're in their 30s now, but they were small kids when we started, and we found ourselves talking about that again. What would we do and everything? But we've got to bear in mind now, Dean didn't have the problems he had with arthritis then, and how much of it we could do now. But we were talking about it, and the glint come back in his eye. He sort of come back to life a bit, and talking about what we could do. And it's like, maybe we should never retire. Maybe we should work forever, because Dean doesn't seem to be that sort of a person. Whereas I would like to retire and I'd like to go out and about. I mean, I do suffer anxiety and I can't just go up and go. My brain does it, my brain thinks it, my brain will plan it and get excited for it, but like my body won't. I can't do it. But that want is there, and to me that I could be, trying to go and do other things, go out. I don't want to go out all the time. I think I'd soon burn out and get fed up of it. But there's places in Britain I'd like to sort of go and tootle to and have a look. But yeah, Dean's not like that. Dean's not one for going out, oh, you can go if you want to go. I mean, the whole of her life, it's always been like, oh, if you want to go, you go. So if I'd have took him up on that, we'd have spent most of our life apart. Because he's a very different person to me and he won't go. So he's happier doing things like this, and I would like to sort of go and see things while you can before it's too late to do that. So yeah, that's another thing, we sort of realise how different we actually are, because he would rather just work. I mean, he doesn't want to work all the time. He likes to do a bit in the garden, go to work, and watch telly at night, which is always game shows. He always controls the telly. I don't have no saying what to watch. I've long since forgotten all the things I enjoyed watching because I can't watch any of them. He likes to watch game shows. So yeah, very boring. I go on YouTube or something, or I've got like a portable CD player, a DVD player, and I can put my earplugs in and watch that. I don't get the telly. Unless I go up to bed. If I go to bed a lot earlier, then I can get it. But it tends to go at 9 anyway. We go to bed at 9, so yeah. And then he has things like these Ice Road Truckers and all this boring stuff on the telly, so. But sometimes when the Christmas movies start, I commandeer the telly then. He lets me watch it then. Or I complain. But yeah, just examples of how different we are, really. So how does that work out in retirement? And how does it work out for having the purpose for anything, a purpose for what we want to do with our life, and a purpose, like with my channels just here, there and everywhere. But I'm thinking, well, this is real life. Coming back to my channel, this is real life, you know. I need to sort of maybe document. Well, I don't need to, but, you know, maybe I should be just documenting the things I do when we do things. Sometimes behind the scenes stuff, like the struggles with, like, working and should we work, should we not work, and things like that. I mean, I don't think Dean would want to work full time, because we come out this morning, it started raining, and I goes, this is just like the old times. I said, all the battles we had, oh, rain again, we can't work, we've got to earn money. I mean, we didn't say this morning we got to earn money, because, but in the past, when that was our full-time job, it's like, how on earth are we going to do it? It's raining, and all the stress that used to be there came right back, and Dean could see that. So I said, I don't think it would be possible to go back and do it all again. I wouldn't want to. I just wouldn't want to. It's all right doing a bit of part-time work here and there, and maybe even doing it for somebody else. But to start a business up again and to go for all that again, no, I don't want to do that. It's too much hassle, too much stress. Pardon me. So yeah, I don't want to go through all that again. So I think we have to find a purpose in our retirement as well as a purpose in our YouTube channel. But I'm not going to give up. I have decided, because, and like I say, reading through all the comments made me realise actually my channel is like a lifestyle channel. It is documenting things I do, my thoughts for the week, things I've done in the week, things I buy, maybe what I cook if I'm cooking. Even my once a month garden collab, what the garden's doing. You know, I could be doing more of what we just get up to, really. Real life, what we get up to. And somebody had said to me about they liked my channel because it was down to earth and I wasn't one of these show people who did vlogs on different handbags and that. And that did make me chuckle, because I thought in my wardrobe of me 2 handbags. My channel wouldn't last long based on my handbags. 2, one for best and one that I use like if I'm out shopping every day, sort of handbag, and that's it. And my one for best ain't very good, because time you put tube lipstick and some eyeliner in, and you have to have a very small purse and squeeze my mobile phone in. That's all it holds, so it's not really that good. More for show. But yeah, I did think about that, because then I think about all these channels that are all like fancy and everybody's sort of made up on them, and they're doing all these specific themes and got all this good stuff, and they're thinking, no, that's not me. I am a lifestyle person. I mean, I'm a person, well, me and Dean, we're in our 60s, early 60s. Dean's coming up to mid. Not me. But we're in our early 60s. And we've got a teenage daughter who's still being schooled, but we homeschool her, and we've been homeschooling her for her secondary years. We've got older children that have been in relationships and got children of their own and then come back home. We have gone to retire, but we're finding issues with it, problems with it, not just through like boredom and getting fed up. Also, there's financial things you need to sort out. There are so many aspects to our life, and I think, because I was thought, oh, how boring, we're just boring, I'm not doing the lifestyle because it'd be boring. but it's not boring in the sense that there might be others going through the same thing and others thinking, well, how do they do it? And not that we all have to do the same things, but, you know, it's nice to sort of, if you find something somebody's doing similar or got similar, then it's nice to be able to watch and comment and, you know, everybody chat about things that affect us the same way. So yeah, we've got such a variety of things in our life that, you know, we can talk about, that we can show behind the scenes. And another thing I was thinking as well, I mean, a couple of years ago I used to vlog the children. Now I've got children, the grandchildren coming back again. I might do some vlogs with crafting vlogs and things like that, because like I said, we're coming up to the nice part of the year, the last quarter where it's all the birds. And so there's so many activities then going on, and it might be quite nice to film some of that. Now, I'm very cautious about filming the children. I have put them on. I have full permission of the parents to put them on. I would never do it without that. And also I wouldn't do it if they didn't want to be on. So I am very wary. I do not want to be a channel where it's like a family vlog where it day after day or all your videos are based around your children, because to me that's a bit like exploitation. But I suppose it depends how you're filming it, but you know, I wouldn't do that. Odd things, like I say, crafting things coming up, or your fun activity times, and then having them on odd times like that, I don't mind that. That's fine, as long as they want to do that. I mean, one of my grandsons here at the weekend, he just turned 8 a couple of months ago, and he says to me, Grandma, can we find one of your old Halloween vlogs? I says, we can. Why? He goes, well, I think I was on one that time. He says, I want the one I was on. I want to see what I was painting. So we found it. He's watching it. He says, told my friends at school that I was on one, but they didn't believe me. Like he was famous, and I did chuckle. And then he was looking at the picture I was painting, and he said, you know, I'm going to do a better one this year, though I can show everybody a better one. So I'm thinking, well, you know, these are the things I could be doing on occasions, not all the time. So it's a bit of everything. So if you're happy with me showing a bit of everything that goes on in our life, having this chats like I'm having now about things and issues and things we've just been doing, or funny things or anything like that, week in my life, anything like that. If you're happy with all these things to continue, then I'm happy to continue doing them. And I'll probably feel more like I have found a niche, because it's my life sort of thing, lifestyle niche. My lifestyle ain't very exciting, though, I'll warn you that before I start. It's just down to earth, just me. Well, not just me, obviously, husband, kids. Like the older kids, they don't really want to go, and they'll pass by. And besides, I'm not sure I want to film them, because they might say something they shouldn't. Because they just like messing around, they do. So you've got to be careful what they might mess around to say. Oh, dear me. But yeah, perhaps see some of them. They're not keen on being filmed. And Sean, she's not keen on being filmed. Sean isn't. I'll only ever show Sean if she's happy to do that. So that's why you don't see a lot of her. If she's in passing or doing something in passing or in reference, she's happy about that. But she wouldn't sort of come on. I think only a handful of times she's ever been on and actually spoke. And that, I think they were homeschooling ones, when she was talking about, like, when we was asking questions about homeschooling and things like that. So it's only ever been a couple of times she's ever done anything like that. So I wouldn't really put her in a position where she would have to do things unless she wanted to. So Dean's come back to the car. I was expecting it to go off then, because this phone that I'm filming on is so delicate, and I think that's why it went off not long ago. And I'm not quite sure if we've joined it back right, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, and because I'm in the car and I've got you on the stand in the car, when he shuts the boot or anything, or if I move too much, so I'm trying to sit still now, it wobbles and he goes off. It's really sensitive. So yeah, that's what I thought I'd do about the channel. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you. I mean, I do really appreciate all of your comments, all of your support. And I know there's probably even people watching who don't comment, because I know I watch lots of people and I never comment, but still wish them well, you know. And so all of you who watch, all of you who comment, and thank you so much. Your support is invaluable to me and it means a lot. And you know, I wouldn't bother doing it if you weren't there. Well, I'd be daft talking to myself anyway, wouldn't I? Daft anyway. But yeah, it has made a difference. I thought about it over the weekend and reading all the comments, and it made it clear to me, actually reading the comments, that my channel is actually like, it's just our life. It's our life channel. A life, do they call it a lifestyle channel? I don't know. But it's our life. It's a life channel. Don't know what you call it. So that is its own niche, isn't it, really? That is its niche. That's what we are. It's about what we do. And maybe I should just document more things of what I do, rather than wait till I go shopping or start thinking, well, I've got nothing to film. Well, of course I've got something to film. I'm doing something all the time. And if I'm just sat doing not much at all and thinking or planning something, I can be thinking aloud, planning aloud with you guys, you know, and telling you what I'm thinking, why I'm planning something or what have you. Could be just sat chatting to you and plan out loud. So yeah, then you can give me ideas of what either I'm planning. So yeah, and it's great having you all talk to me. I mean, I recognise so many of your names now, and new names pop up now and again, and it's really nice to see you. And please keep commenting, even if you're just saying hello. It's really nice. I think it's nice to have a little community, and I'm more than happy for you all to talk to each other in my comments, and you know, whatever, because there could be subjects that concern a few of you and you want to chat to each other, not just me. I'm more than happy for you to do that. It's nice having community, isn't it? It's nice, because I know some of you don't get out and about. I know some of you suffer anxiety far worse than I seem to get it. And I know you don't manage to get out much, and it's just nice to talk to each other and have somebody there and amongst yourself, so to speak, that can encourage each other, and just knowing there's somebody there makes a big difference. So yeah, that's it really. I just thought I'd pop on, tell you what I decided to do with my channel, and that is to keep going with it. Maybe I should push with it more, rather than thinking that, you know, things are a waste of time. Think the opposite. Like I've just said, things aren't a waste of time. We're all doing something and we're all helping each other with whatever, just normal mundane things in life. I'll just film a life channel, our life of a couple in their 60s with children in their 30s and 40s who keep coming back home and got a teenage daughter. Not them, us. Well, some of them have. Well, yeah, just covering everything really, and the ups and downs of how we do our life, and the things we buy, and you know, the things we like, the problems that happen, the good things that occur, you know, just our life, just normal life. So I think I'll have to alter all of my description box and put it all to that, and just concentrate on living and filming life, you know. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with the channel. We will keep on, and hopefully that you're all happy that there'll be something in it. Because if you've joined for a specific thing, say it was a cooking, or maybe you might join just because you enjoy chatty vlogs. I know I love a chatty vlog, but you know, if you just joined for that, then just be there and just join us whenever I do those things. And you know, you don't have to go nowhere. I do that sometimes, like people who might do a different vlog to what I joined for, and it might not be what I want. I'll have a quick listen. If I'm not always into what they're doing, then I will wait till they do one that I am into. But I always check them out and say, sometimes during chatty vlogs even, might chat about things that I've got no interest in whatsoever, so I might just nudge it along a bit. So you're more than welcome to do that as well. Nudge me along a bit. I need a good nudge along sometimes. So yeah, that's that really. So I just sort of well, like I said, I did want to thank you. and I'll give you an update on the channel that I will keep it on, but it'll be a bit more varied, a bit more about life. We'll still keep shopping as well when I can afford to go to the shops. And all the things we're doing, really. And like I said, I'm just going to chat. It wasn't just my channel that's been feeling a bit adrift. It's also this retirement thing. Maybe we shouldn't call it retirement anymore. Maybe part-time workers. I thought I'm doing what, I don't know, but well, today. Don't know if half a day a month they counts as part-time work. But yeah, I don't think we'll start a business again, but who knows? Who knows if we take on some work or do something. It's like we said, that Dean used to do painting and everything. He said if we just did some fence and shed painting once in a while, that kind of thing, then that wouldn't be so bad. But I don't know. I've got our own to do though, really. So we'll see how it goes. But like I say, you'll see all that. We'll see what we do, because if we're doing our lifestyle, it'll all be part of it. Anyway, I'm rambling, and Dean's, I can still see him on the house there. He seems to be doing all right so far. So he's got a couple more to do, and then we'll head back home. Sean's at home. Sean's giving the dog a grooming day today. So Cassie's having a grooming day. She is cutting her. So she'd started when we left. She'd got the dog shaver out. She started giving her a groom, and then she was going to bath her. So Cassie should be all nice and smart by the time we get home. So yeah, that's it really. I've got nothing else to tell you today. I've got something in my eye. I feel like I've got eyelash in my eye. Do you ever get that feeling where you feel like you've got an eyelash but you actually haven't? Maybe it's a dry eye, I don't know. I think I need new glasses, I don't know. But it's an irritant, it is. It's always in that eye, and that's my weakest eye, so I wonder if that's what it is, a bit of dryness, and it makes you feel like you've got eyelash or something in there. And you're rubbing and rubbing, just making it worse because there's nothing to rub out. So yeah, I'm going to go. Like I say, we'll back home after this. Be gone dinner then. And although when you see this, it will be later in the day, because I've got no, well, I say got no internet connection out here. I've got some like roving data on my other phone, but not on my filming phone. I've got to get back to my laptop. And that's at home, so that's connected to the internet at home, so it will be later when you see it, but to me now it's round about dinner time. So yeah, I will see you again. I'll try and see you more often and flip the camera on and get used to doing a bit of life vlogging life, our life, things we do and everything, things we don't do, the moans I've got, the high points I've got. Sometimes I might just sending out an SOS because I've got issues and I might want help with something. But it's all there, isn't it? That's what we're all there for. So yeah, I will go now. You know, every time these cars come past, I keep thinking, are they going to hit me or catch hold of this thing on the window? Although they're a good way off from me, but that's my nerves. So yeah, I am going. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all of the support. And I will come back. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going shopping tomorrow. Got to do a bit of juggling of finances. My mum used to have this saying, you have to rob Peter to pay Paul. So you spend a lifetime doing that. I think everybody does, don't they? So yeah. So I don't know whether I'll be back with a shopping vlog tomorrow, but we will be back this week. And then we'll sort of try and get into some routine of doing things, you know, as and when. So, like I say, thank you for watching. And until I see you next, which will be one day this week, take care of yourselves. Bye.